Let's talk about sale pricing. How do you put your items on sale in a way that will increase your profits, sell more units because you put it on sale, because it doesn't do a lot of good to put something, quote, on sale, yet not sell any more units of it. If you're going to put something on sale, you're doing it because you want to sell a lot more than you normally would at normal price. The problem is that oftentimes the means that people use to do this actually demeans their customers and makes them angry. Let me just give you an example of this. So we have Kohl's, Kohl's, department stores in my area, and they're an Amazon return site. So if you got a return, you can just take it down to Kohl's. You don't have to pack it up and everything. You just take it off and drop it off. Then they give you oftentimes a coupon for 25% off in the sale in the store. So I wander around the store and see if there's anything that I want to buy. Now, I'm not a big clothes shopping person, but occasionally, hey, I want to buy a shirt or pair of pants or something like that. And so I did that today. And right now is not a big sale time. It's not around a big holiday. There's no real reason to have a great sale. And so as I walked around the store, everything was at Kohl's current standard pricing, which is, if you look at the shirt and you look at the tag is going to have a price tag on it. And that price tag is going to be like $69 or $59 or $56 or some other totally unreasonable price for that particular piece of fabric. And then what they do is they actually, in Kohl's now, have electronic pricing. So they've got a little pricing thing that sits above the display that shows what the current sale price is. And their default is buy one, get one half off. Okay, you look at that and you say, all right, that's good if the base price of the item is a reasonable price. But if the base price for a typical shirt, like this shirt that I could get on Amazon for $23, $25, $29, I could get it down at Walmart for probably $19 to $25. You know, they're made in the same factories in Indonesia or Sri Lanka or someplace like that as the ones done in Kohl's, and we all know that. Yet, for some reason, Kohl's believes that it's appropriate to put a price tag of $69 on that shirt, where we all know what its real value is. It's especially bad because this buy one, get one half off last weekend was $20 to $25 on sale. And anybody who's been to the store a number of times knows that, hey, shirts normally are going to be for $20 to $30 on sale. And so when I look at the price tag and it's $59, $69, it's just ridiculous. It's very frankly demeaning to me. It makes me feel like they feel like I'm a fool. I would far prefer to actually, and I know what they're trying to do. You know, I've got a degree in couple of degrees in marketing. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to, quote, do what's called loading my pantry by getting me to buy more than one unit at a time. So this buy one, get one half off. The problem is two of them at $69 means $105. Divide that by two, you're still paying $52.50 for a shirt, again, which last week was on sale for $20 to $30. So it's just not appropriate pricing in the first place. So I recognize that when you put something on sale, you have to be profitable and they have to be profitable. And I want them to be profitable. Hey, they're a Wisconsin company. I want them to succeed. But they and everyone else has to realize that every retail store in the world, certainly in the United States, is competing with Amazon, and they're competing with Walmart, which is now a mile and a half down the road. Now, some people would argue, well, Walmart shirts are made at even cheaper. And it's like, Not really. I mean, they still are using very similar factories and fabrics and everything else like that. So what it comes down to is this: don't demean your customers. Don't put that $69 price point on the top of the products when all of us know it's not worth that. And if you're going to put something on sale, put it on sale. Don't do something ridiculous buy one at $60, get a $70, get a second one half off. That's not a sale. That's a ripoff. And so I feel strongly that we not jack up our normal prices when we put things on sale. Now, I realize that there is one exception for this. When I go to a beautiful tourist town and I'm wandering around and here's a little boutique, and that little boutique has 150 total items, including 6 shirts of different sizes. That's 6 on sale. I recognize that you are paying for some added value. At a little boutique like that, you're paying for convenience. You're paying for a curated collection. You're paying for, oftentimes, you're paying for some higher quality goods, though it may not necessarily be. If you're adding value, if you're a suit store that brings people in because you put Men's Warehouse suits on sale that are normally $350, which is a ridiculous price for those suits because they'll put them on sale for $197 and sometimes for $97, the exact same suit. And then they want you to buy this shirt for $79 and this pair of shoes for $150 and this pair of socks for $35. And you go, wow. But what they're arguing is we add value because we've got this person who's going to take you around and show you what matches and get you sized appropriately and tell you look amazing in that suit and those kinds of things. There's, quote, added value that comes from that. But for most of us who are selling something online, my encouragement is this: price reasonably. And if you're going to do a sale, do a sale. Don't jack up your price 3 days before so that you can reduce the price by 50% and sell it for what you sell it for on an everyday basis. That just ticks people off. And the thing we don't want to be doing in our world is ticking people off, because people remember it. People place comments, people place reviews. And when people get ticked off, it will hurt you long term. Think about this as you do your pricing. Now, I'm going to step back and I'm going to say something else. I believe if you're selling information that changes people's lives, that transforms their lives, that's worth more than $29. And that's the reason why you'll hear me all the time advocate for higher prices for that based on the value that you're giving somebody. But when you're doing something that is strictly comparable, this shirt at Kohl's versus this shirt at Walmart, at half the price that Kohl's is selling for, that's a commodity bought at 2 different locations. If you're going to sell a commodity product on Etsy, on Amazon, on someplace like that, you've got to price in a way that makes sense. Let me know your thoughts on this. Am I totally out of on this? Am I the only person who feels like this is just inappropriate and a little bit offensive and demeaning when somebody does this kind of thing? Is this the reason why department stores are going out of business right and left? Why the malls died and everything else is because of this very strategy? And isn't it time, 2021, that people actually come to realize the way human beings want to buy things? Because people want to buy things. They just don't want to buy things in a place and a way where they're feeling constantly ripped off, demeaned, or whatever. Let me know your thoughts, and let me know how you're handling this pricing issue in your own business. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.